Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam. Believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around at the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, name's Jake. And you are? Call me Glowfuse. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. Might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the seamstresses' union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying down low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyways. And what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Justin continues. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners get the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. And Jake smiles. And you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead, on a rifle. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. Do you know anything else? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Jake looks down, his expression masked by chrome and crimson glass. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there. Those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. Not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. Maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? Do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? No guns from me, melee is my game. All I've got here is a baseball bat. You look like you can handle yourself. So you ready for an evening on the town? Yeah, I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you. Yet. You can leave whenever you're ready. Take this guy with me. Still no spells. That's not the best. Oh, the Redmond Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl along, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death in formaldehyde of organ grind. Oh, well, they said it was bleach before. That's formaldehyde? Of organ grinding. Maybe this. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But aren't those different things? You leave the death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. I like this place. My stash is just around the corner, in the alley. To the alley! Does the bus stop here? I don't know. Looking for a date? Elves are my favorite. Yeah, I bet you say that to all the metahumans. Move the trash around. Open the box. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Oh, how convenient. He knew I was coming. Hand over the loot, bozos. And of course, we're gonna start by beating the crap out of the mage. Great idea. Here, have some magic in your face. Here's a little more. And you're dead. And you're close. Alright. Spell A. You. And here's another one. Have fun and heck. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. The dead drops are so hard to keep. He chuckles. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my maglock. Now that you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Halloweener. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward and we're going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Yep, just keep shooting the mage first. Always a good idea. Now we're both right in your face. And then Jake does way more damage with his gun. That's just the way things go. Well, at least it missed. Come on, Jake, back me up here. Take her out. Shoot him! Shoot her! Ha! Got her. And dead? Dead. You're dead, Jake. Dead. This ends now, asshole. Jake, you might want to go somewhere where you can actually shoot this guy. Like, right there works. Oh, yes, just come over here and hit me, why don't you? Great idea. Whoa! Uncle! I was just playing with you. I'll call up the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? Dirtbags like you don't need second chances. Oh, trick! And down he goes. And up my karma goes. Go talk to this guy, Dan the Donut Man. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower this dusty sewage stench in Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get for you, chummer? See the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happened, but hey, it's the Barrens. Back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about the Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people, you know, folks with system ID numbers. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Scratches his armpit. Now, behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information, round here the union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality. Hard woman, but fair. I'll see you around. Thought I could buy from him. Still can only see you around. Okay. Fine. Who are you? Howdy. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You had a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunts. Sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay. Hell no. Around here, that kind of thing gets you killed. You're not much help. No. Thanks for your time. That one. Uh-huh. No problem. Over here. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. He sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nguyen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Huh. What, you want a hug or something? Ha! Says to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstresses Union. Just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink? That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing ya. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Seriously want a coffee and donuts here. I'll take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Enjoy! I'll see you around. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stains marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling ya, I need to get my stuff from the alley, or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. A mean man. He looks in your direction. Now what? Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. Seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. What can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come in the alley and look around a bit? Your client is the chalk line? That's messed up, man, but I respect it. Okay, but don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice because the forensics aren't coming back.